One of the many things Dr. Oz is famous for is his red and green drinks, which he is going to make for us right now. I cannot wait to try these. I have always seen you do this, and now we get to see it ourselves.
For people who have missed the red, the green, primarily they are what?
So the green drink is my standard drink.
Okay.
The very first, one of the first episodes I was on with Oprah. We probably did 80-some episodes by the time we were done. But one of the first ones was a very cool episode where I just brought a green drink I usually make at home. And she tasted it and she said, you know what? It tastes fresh. And it dawned on me that although I had seen it and I thought everyone knew about them, people didn't. So the green drink is basically all the greens you have left over. Take the stuff before it goes bad. The lettuce is one of the, but you can use spinach, arugula, whatever you wish. Pour it all in there. You can never get too many. Remember, this is, 2 fistfuls of these. This is your daily allotment of it. Will get you where you need to be. It's pretty effortless. A little celery, which offers a little bit of fluid, a little bit of water. I like apples because they sweeten it up a tiny bit. You don't need as much apples as I have here. And then a few carrots if you desire. But the big little thing, and I'm not adding it here because we're giving it to the studio audience, and it's an acquired taste, is ginger. There's a little bit of ginger in there.
We'll add a little bit of spice.
Yeah, a little bit of a hit to your taste buds. It wakes you up, and it also cuts the bitterness if you have the apples in here.
And for people who always say, I can't fit enough vegetables in, this is an easy way to do it. So if you do it this quickly, no excuses.
Every single morning I have this. It gives me my 5 servings of fruit and vegetables if I do it intelligently, and it takes me there.
Probably helps with energy too, I bet.
Across the board, all the B vitamins you'll ever want, all the C vitamins you'll ever want. So that's my green drink.
Would you add liquid to this?
I don't have to add liquid.
Okay.
The celery serves as liquid. You can add cucumbers, another great source of fluid. Remember that 80–90% of these vegetables and fruits are water. That's why you don't have to drink 8 glasses of water every day. You can actually get it from the foods you eat. So you put that in there, we mix it up, and that's the green drink. Now, we're going to compare that to the red drink. The red drink has some similar characteristics to it. There's one huge difference. It's the beets. Beets are rich in iron. They actually have vasodilating, blood vessel opening characteristics for that reason.
Do you prefer fresh beets? Because sometimes those are pretty hard to cut up.
Oh, you can take canned beets, they're fine.
Okay, so canned is okay.
In fact, across the board, you can take frozen vegetables and use them. Frozen vegetables, because they're harvested when these vegetables are ripe, have 85% of the nutrient value of the fresh. So I like fresh because it probably maybe tastes a little bit better. But I know that money's a big issue for a lot of folks, and a lot of people waste fresh fruits and vegetables. So this frozen versions work. I like parsley. I add parsley to both, actually, because parsley is a great diuretic. So if you feel like you're bloated, if you feel like you're just not quite where you want to be with your weight, this is helpful. And then I love adding apples in general because they have the right amount of sweetness to them. Now I'll do mine if you do yours. I have extra pineapple. Pineapple works for both. Pineapple, besides being sweet, gives a little texture to it. A few people don't like the taste of pineapple. It makes their mouth feel a little bit furry. But if you're not in that group, then let me add you a little bit too. And I'm going to race you.
You got to be careful with the furry mouth, really.
Yeah, the furry mouth stuff.
You don't want a furry mouth.
Are you ready? Audience, cheer us on. 3, 2, go. Now,
ours isn't moving too well.
Yours not.
Well, this is kind of a puny blender.
You have a blender like mine. It'll be a whole different. You'll never catch up.
We're not going to catch up.
One little thing: if you're going to use a blender, you have to chop them up really finely. I use a juicer usually.
Okay.
And juicers these days you can buy them very, very affordable, and put them through there. And you get a very thin juice. If you put them in a blender, you're going to get more of the fiber, which is good, but it's going to be a lot more like a slurry. So depending on your taste, use a blender if you have one, or a juicer, which is my preference. If you use a blender, it's immediate. If you use rather a juicer, if it's a blender, you have to chop them up to get them there. Or buy a magnificent one like mine, instead of this little small thing Tom picked up.
Well, this came from the boss, and
they have blender envy.
Howard is
so you
not happy right now.
got a kind of a poker with yours.
Yes.
Will that?
Yeah, pokers help. It all works well, but I found over many years of making these, chop them finally in the beginning. That way the fluid comes out of them a little bit.
Excellent.
Or else you're going to have to add more water, and that dilutes the value of what you're getting.
Okay, well, it's such good information. Thank you. It makes us all want to go home, make a little smoothie. We're going to fix this up for the audience. We promised them it's going to happen, all right?